Raven, would he have been of any interest?
I've always been a Scott Levy fan. I mean, he's a guy that, and we didn't have anybody dark, like that.
Right.
He could have pulled, that could have been a guy that could have actually pulled a couple of these yoky-doke ham and egg guys into like a flock.
Gotcha. A great way for them to lose the character.
And then
the cult leader convinces them to. Yeah.
And maybe Raven's the guy that does. He's my
the
Kool-Aid
Jim
guy.
Jones. Yeah, interesting.
Maybe Raven's my Kool-Aid guy. I couldn't think of anybody better.
So are you Nash? Are you Diesel? What the hell are you? I'm writing Nash, but you are Diesel.
I'm Diesel.
You're Diesel.
I'm Big Daddy Cool.
Okay. Hall, yourself, Triple H, are you guys going to become more centralized and yourselves and less charactery?
Yeah, and the thing is, through all this though, is the underlying thing would be that I would be pulling the click.
Clearly.
But pulling it a certain way to where it's like, then you do your curtain call moment, where these guys come out of this,
Would they be a faction?
And they become a faction. Okay. That's what I mean. That's all the NWO and DX was fucking the click.
Right.
So I mean, to me, like, however I get there, I'm going to get with my four buddies, and we're going to be whatever we're going to be. But that would be, and then Taker, the BSKs are their faction, and now you've got, because that faction warfare worked, especially if the factions were well written and had proper talent.
Right.
You can't have the red and black versus the white and black NWO. That just and all of a sudden Hall leaves me because they need a cool guy in the black and white.
So they.
Because Brett always, Brett's always a lone wolf. Brett's that guy. He doesn't need anybody.
Yeah, of your top guys, yeah, Steve would probably fit the lone wolf category.
Steve's a lone wolf. He's,
Would the character of Mr. McMahon have been created in a Kevin Nash booking world? Would he step through the curtain as a character?
Well, I mean, I cut a promo against him, but I cut it kind of like at the corporate level. Like I'm not doing your bullshit anymore. I didn't cut it directly at Vince, but I think Hall would have cut his directly at Vince McMahon.
Would Vince have become a wrestler?
No.
Under Kevin Nash's watch?
No. No, he already had a bad neck. I would have protected him.
Well, what would Vince have said to this?
Kevin, I think you and Scott will do a good job in Atlanta.
If you didn't head there already first when you took a look, when you were handed this.
Oh, yeah, I'm gone.
Told to make chicken salad out of that.
Wow, I don't even see how. You know what? And that's basically why we beat them for 2 years. It took them 2 years to get out of this shithole.
Yeah.
We were real. We had that very West Coast rap to us, very death row, and we were white boys, and they didn't have anything on this roster. You got a strong, proud black man in Ron Simmons, and you got him in a Spartacus outfit. Yeah. Like that, it wasn't until we did our NWO that then they became a strong black faction. But in the meantime, he's Gladiator.
So if there is an overarching theme to what you would have done as Booker, maybe it would be keep it real.
Have to be. I mean, that's where, and I've said this a billion times, I'll say it again, in the movie Heat, at the end of that movie when they're running and Pacino's chasing Robert De Niro, and you sit there and it's clear that De Niro is the heel and Pacino is the cop and he's a babyface, and everybody in that theater wants De Niro to shoot Pacino in the face, and that's where society was going. And this Eric Troy Watts and Chad Travis Fortune just fucking Con Air 2.
Kevin, thank you very much for lending us your insight. As always, it's been a fun journey.
Glad I could make some more friends tonight.
This was yeah. Send your postcards and well wishes to Florida.
Honestly, when you looked at that
Florida.
with me,
you know what? The first time I looked at it, there was a wow moment. But this period, though, I do remember. I can go back and look and say I was watching ECW for a reason,
right.
and it was because it was what we were starved for here. We were getting maybe in dosages in ECW, but it was at least an elixir that tasted different and was completely different.
Like I said, I watched it in the Sunshine Channel when I was down home in Florida,
right.
And I mean, I enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching.